All right, everyone, hold on to your butts.
Josiah, hit record. Everyone, be careful what you say. It's on
Welcome.
the record forever.
Welcome. This is something.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. My name is Joanna.
Yeah, I know, guys.
Dang, sick burn, Laura.
First off, just
exactly what he
all the
sounds like.
all the Joe sympathizers out there, all the
That sounds.
all of the
interesting.
allergy sympathizers out there,
Yeah.
to just understand that Laura is an enemy of the movement and enemy of allergy sympathizers, and
Allergy
You don't,
sympathizer.
that doesn't make any sense.
I don't think it
Joe.
does
people
either.
sympathize with me and they sympathize with people who have allergies, and I know you're out there.
I think allergy sympathizer implies that you are pro-allergy.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No,
I'm pro allergy.
I'm
Pro allergy
you're-
all the way.
you have them.
That
What?
no.
No, if you don't like allergies, then you're anti.
I'm an anti-allergy
So you're-
sympathizer.
We'll see you next week.
Wait, like, are you against allergy sympathizers, or
No.
do you sympathize
I
with
have-
people who are anti-allergy?
Let me
That's
spell
a
it
good
out this way.
question, actually.
Let me spell it out this way.
I
have-
wish you would spell it out.
I have allergies, Josiah.
Okay, and do you like them or not like them?
I hate them.
Okay.
But, and you told me to hold those.
Yes.
I
like keep them to yourself.
Hold
maybe.
on.
Okay.
I have them, and I hate them.
Okay.
But I have them, and there are people out there that are struggling. I know it.
Yes.
And
Oh my
people like
gosh.
Laura making fun of the movement to get down against allergies, but to live with them and fight through it, fight through the pain. I can't breathe out my nose. I can't help it.
Dude, just get some Claritin.
Yeah.
Dude, actually, okay,
Or like some Benadryl.
I've tried Claritin
Not a
multiple
sponsor.
times, and it never works for me.
Well,
Dude,
how
now
long
you
do you
gotta get-
try?
Yeah, you
How
have to
long
do it for like a couple days.
I've said it
Yeah.
once, and I'll say it again. Get on the Flonase train. It's the way to go.
Mm.
I'm not taking a train to anywhere. Josiah.
Well, guys.
Episode 8.
Welcome to the bunker for episode 8, which was called.
None of these allergy medicine brands are a sponsor. I just
Wait,
wanna
It's
throw
called
that out
Problems with the Press.
Problems with the press.
Problems. I couldn't remember what it was called.
That's what the name is right now. It's the working name. Working title? What
That's it.
is that good?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the time of recording, we have not released it yet, so you know.
Problems
ahead
with
and
Press,
tell
episode
us-
8.
Go ahead and say in the comments what you think the name of the episode should be.
Now this,
Yeah.
By the
this
way,
is
it's
coming-
too late.
Yeah.
Ha!
Got him.
Got him. Pranked. Get
Yeah.
pranked.
Guys, this
Get
is
pranked on.
this is a big week for us. Do
It
you
is?
know why?
Why?
Something big happened to us this week.
What happened?
We all lost our
yeah.
jobs, and
We
we're banking
all-
on this now. Please tell your friends about the show.
It was huge. We all lost.
Big
them.
week. We're all fired.
It is crazy.
No, in fact, someone made fan art.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so much better than being fired. Thank God.
Josiah, congrats. You kept your job.
Thanks.
We're really happy for you.
Yeah. that was
so
crazy.
Shout out to Abby Art.
I think
Abby Kadabi.
Abby
Katabi.
Katabi.
Abby
I think it's like a
Abby Katabi.
like, you know when a
Abby Katabi.
magician pulls like
Yeah.
a
Ooh.
fan art out of a
Abby
hat and
Kat-
says
a
Abby
fan
Katabi.
art.
Yeah.
Oh, so
But is it
true.
also like Tabby Cat?
Yeah, like
Dude, it could
cat.
be. It could be
like
both.
Abby,
Oh my gosh,
Tabby
it's a-
cat.
it's-
Abby
like
Katabi,
a-
I'm a fan of your
It's
your
like a thing
username.
within
That's
a
pretty
thing,
cool.
and it's Inception. It's
Well,
cool.
we appreciate the art.
Yeah, man, it's so
It's
awesome.
Yeah,
so
crazy.
fun, and that's such a weird.
I don't think any of us thought there would ever be artwork
Yeah.
of the
Like
show
actual-
from
We, like,
Yeah. joked about it,
somebody.
but,
well,
like,
because it's
yeah.
so. I mean,
Guys, we've made it.
if you're listening to this, like,
This
thanks
is a
for
little
being-
baby podcast
Yeah.
that we're just
yeah,
Thanks
just
for
doing
being
it.
Yeah.
a fan. We
we're all
appreciate
really
it.
grateful, except for Josiah. He could show a little bit more gratefulness, but that's fine.
Anyway,
Just kidding.
Josiah is legitimately flabbergasted. He's like, "Wait, what? What do you mean?"
Don't laugh, Laura.
anyway,
Everyone,
I just don't
you know
think-
what? Let's flip this around on Joe. Everyone make fun of Joe for having allergies and having a bad
If
time.
you're
with
out
them.
there like me,
Josiah's
you're not
on my
alone.
team.
anyway, thank you so much, Abby.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, crazy.
Thanks for being a
Appreciate
fan.
So nice.
Thanks for drawing our characters. It looks really good. Thank you. Good job.
See, I
See,
told you.
I am
See,
grateful.
you could have said that.
idiots. You bumbling fool.
And this is what I wanted to say, and I told you guys I had a topic before, and I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
bring it up now. Dr. Pepper makes a creamer now.
We'll see you
Why?
next week.
Why?
That's bizarro.
They,
That's
well,
so
not
strange.
you know, Coffee Mate, like the creamer
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
There's a coffee creamer called Dirty Dr. Pepper, and it's Dr. Pepper and cream mixed. And I was at Topgolf the other day, and they had Dirty Dr. Pepper, which is just Dr. Pepper and cream, and I think they added like coconut syrup or something. But apparently it's like a thing.
I
Now,
can't tell if that's good or not because it kind of sounds like sort of good, but then also I'm like,
well,
It's sort of
there's
like a root beer float.
root beer float.
yeah,
So it's like maybe,
yeah.
but like if
Okay.
you're gonna use that for like your coffee,
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know if
that sounds kind of not
I don't
great.
know if I like that. That does not sound appealing to me in any way whatsoever.
No, not really. But also like at the same time, like
Not in your coffee.
the Topgolf one was not in coffee. It was just like
Did you
Dr.
get it?
Pepper and cream. No, I was gonna get it, but then I didn't.
It's like a root beer float. I
I
just think if you
forgot.
add that into coffee, that's disgusting.
yeah, I agree.
I will say in general though, Pepsi's just kind of like
Doing a lot.
it's just like well, you know.
You don't like
I don't-
Pepsi?
No.
That was right in the mic.
I like Pepsi.
Oh,
I like Pepsi.
I mean, I like Coke.
I went.
Pepsi is better.
Oh, no.
When you did that, you know those people when you hear even
Yeah.
like the
Is that how you
slight
are?
sound of puking, you go. Ugh.
Oh, you can't do it?
I hate it.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
hate it.
Sad.
Pepsi is
I was
better.
just trying to be funny. I don't want anybody to be sick.
Pepsi is better with pizza. Coke is better with burgers.
Yeah, I can
Orange
stand by
soda is
I
the
do not like
sleeper
orange soda.
for the best. That's the best soda for pizza.
that. I
Is
don't.
what?
I would
Orange
agree with
soda.
that actually.
It's by far the best.
I think Sprite is
soda
the best
for
soda
pizza.
for pizza.
No.
I don't like orange soda though. That's
Orange
just
soda
how
and
I
pizza
am.
love
is the
orange
best.
soda.
I'm a big
Well-
Mountain Dew guy for pizza.
Baja
Well,
Blast,
guys,
Code
that
Red.
accomplisses everything we wanted to talk about today.
Yeah,
All
Hey,
right,
thanks for
so
tuning in.
have a
See you
great
next
week.
Don't think we were talking
Hope you
about
enjoyed
anything else,
the
right?
episode.
Okay, episode 8.
Episode 8 was so crazy. So much happened.
Yeah.
We spent the first hour just trying
Yeah.
to get away
We
from the
did.
press. It was
We
crazy.
did.
Yeah.
That is true.
That was an interesting thing for me because I wanted to dig into the after effects of episode 7
Absolutely.
and all of
Yeah.
that, but then it kind of kept going and going because there was just so much to explore.
Yeah.
And then I realized we were like an hour in
Yeah.
and we hadn't left Woodbine yet, and I was like, you guys.
We gotta get on.
I
Ace was
love-
once again being chased by a woman he was scared of.
Yeah.
He didn't know what to do about it.
That was hilarious.
Wait, what was the first time?
He freaked out and took her to his
Skylar.
secret bunker in the
right.
woods.
Yeah.
That was honestly
Ace is a
hilarious.
ladies' man.
Ace is a ladies'
But
man.
he
always
doesn't want to
trying
be.
to-
He's a
Yeah, yeah.
he's a
He's an
reformed ladies
accidental.
man.
He's
Yeah.
an accidental ladies man.
That honestly, that scene was so funny to me when Earl goes back to the whirlwind and then June goes, you guys, Ace is with a girl at the bunker.
And we're all like, I knew it.
That's what it's for.
I thought that was hilarious.
That was really
Ace
fun.
doesn't give off that energy at all either.
Right.
But of course, Cal would be like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I knew he was a player.
Right. Yeah.
I just wanted a fun little clubhouse in the woods for me and my friend.
Yeah.
We just hang out.
I loved Lucille Brick.
Lucille Brick was
Yeah.
awesome.
was funny.
That was a
At
fun character.
WNB.
I still don't know what it is.
TV.
W
Woodbine
Vine W
L-
Public
Broadcast-
Network.
Public
P
Public Broadcasting
D-
Network. It was
WBPD.
WBPD.
No, no, no.
R C
WBPTV.
P
No,
L
WPBN.
Q P.
No, it was supposed to be Broadcasting Network, but we said TV, so it was WPBTV.
B B B.
Woodbine Public Broadcast TV.
That's what we ended up saying, but it should have been
WPBTV.
WPBN, which is Woodbine Public Broadcasting Network.
Or yeah.
But it's too late now. Joke's on
Do
us.
you know what? Jokes on us. Do you know who I based Lucille Brick off of?
Lucille
in my head?
from the
Lucille
from
Bluth
Arrested
from
Development.
Arrested Development.
No.
Oh,
No, I don't know.
got us.
Wait, no.
Alyssa.
It's the
in real life, Alyssa.
No. Is it the lady from Parks and Rec?
No.
Oh, that's another.
But that's a good
guess.
one. That's
Uh,
kind of close to what she was like.
What was her name?
Oh, I don't remember.
You're talking about the
she
lawyer
she
lady.
just like slowly. No. She was like a TV
Fawn Moscato.
host.
Fawn
Moscato.
Moscato.
That would have been funny.
That would have been a good one.
No,
but it's
I
not.
was
like
thinking
passes
of-
out in the studio with Ron, and he has to answer all of her calls, dude.
What were you thinking, Laura?
I was thinking of the character from Harry Potter, who is the
Harry Potter.
the journalist from Harry Potter, who corners him after he's famous and becoming the chosen one.
I've only.
Oh shoot,
I've
I don't
only
remember her
seen
name.
The Harry Potter movies one time each, so I couldn't tell you.
But you've never read them, I'm assuming.
I've read half
Sad.
of one.
I know who you're talking about, and I can't think of her name.
Dumbledore.
Her name's probably like Lucille Brake.
Rita Skeeter.
Rita Skeeter.
Rita Skeeter?
Yeah,
what
bro.
a name, dude.
Lucille Brake, Rita Skeeter.
I like
They're one and the
Lucille
same.
Brake's name better. I like that she kept repeating her name.
Yeah.
She'd be like, my
Lucille
name's
Brake,
Lucille
W
Brake.
P B C B D D C D.
What did you guys think of the setting? Because this was one that I like had an idea for this setting for a while, because I was like, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy. Like, easy goal is like you just break out. And there's so many ways to do it. But
I liked it a lot.
I wasn't sure if it, like, I don't know. I feel like halfway through the session, I was like, I don't know how this is going or not. So, like, I'm curious
I
of
thought it
your
was
guys'
cool.
takes on it.
I thought it was so crazy that we interacted with somebody who had met Prospero and we were on the same mission. Like, that was wild. That was a very cool addition of, like, what the heck is
That was a
going
last
on?
minute. I was like, I have this idea. I'm going to throw it in right now.
I liked it. It was awesome. It was very cool. I really thought it was going to be funny if y'all decided to just have June be the one who escapes and let her do the whole mission on her
I
own.
was low-key.
I kind of was
like,
too.
It would be so funny
Yeah.
to just have an episode where, like, we're just like,
We
You're
keep
gonna
cutting
do it,
back,
June.
and we're just like chilling in the world.
it's just June doing the whole thing, going on this crazy
Would it
mission,
have? I wonder if it would have
fighting
worked.
dragons and
Like, I wonder if it would have worked. I feel like it might have.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it would be so
We'll never
funny
know.
to just have an episode of like, it's just like a June one-off of just like
She just talking to herself.
like one of those movies, like I forget what it's called, the one with Adam Sandler and I forget what it's called, and what's her
Halloween.
name? No, the other one. Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston.
oh, murder mystery.
Yeah,
Murder mystery.
yeah.
If there was like a
Those
murder
movies are
mystery, but it
funny.
was just June in the
Yeah.
middle of this crazy
That would be
conspiracy
funny.
thing, and we're all just like playing cards or
Yeah.
something.
yeah. That would be
June's
funny.
like skydiving out of planes.
Dude,
like,
I'm
jumping
so
out.
down. And then she comes back and tells you guys,
That
and you
would
just
be
don't
funny.
believe
Yeah.
her. You're like, yeah, right,
Yeah,
June.
we're like, sure, June. And it's like, it all starts from her just being like, I'll go pick up everyone's lunches or something like that.
Yeah, and we're like, we'll come down. We'll find the
Yeah.
real mystery. And
Yeah.
then we're like,
Dude.
Halfway through, she gets caught in some big thing.
That would be pretty
so
fun.
fun.
I'm down.
That'd be really funny.
Who wants to do it? I'm down. Sounds like a great time.
oh, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but there are a couple moments in episodes coming up that are a little more like, ooh, pay attention.
Yeah.
You know,
They're
Some
heavy.
story-
We've got
Yeah.
some
story
heavy stuff coming up.
I will say this is sort of a catalyst episode for introducing a little bit more lore
Yeah.
around the whirlwind,
Just a
what
little
it
bit.
means. And the interesting thing that I am, we're honestly, we finished recording season 1, but I think we're still trying to figure out how to do this a little bit.
Yeah.
Is like, we're a collective DM.
Yeah.
So we all need
Yeah.
to know what's going on, but we also all need to be okay with people introducing things that we weren't expecting.
Yes.
And figuring out how to like incorporate it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, which is
confusing.
tough.
And
so
cool.
this is like sort of the beginning of that, and like
Yeah.
I don't know, there's significant moments and significant small clues that start to pop up
Yeah.
on the history of the whirlwind, how like these 4 characters are involved in it. It's exciting, it's fun.
Yeah. So throw all your conspiracy theories in the comments of who really is Juniper Thistlebud?
Yeah.
But honestly,
Is she a secret agent?
well, and here's
Maybe.
the cool thing: if you throw them out in the comments and we see them, we go, "That's a cool idea," and want to incorporate
yeah.
it. We like totally can
That's the
because it's all
best
improv.
part. Yes.
So-
Yeah, but don't get sad if we don't. either.
Right, that too.
You know?
No, we
I just-
have to. If you comment it, we have
my
to do
word.
it.
It
Have
is
to
now
do it.
canon.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Every comment is now canon in our world.
Oh my
Anything they say,
goodness.
that would be crazy. No, not quite.
No.
I was joking. It was a joke.
Back out.
No.
So yeah, at the Cal also maybe got someone fired with his
Yeah.
parents.
Right.
help.
Oh
Yeah.
My
the reporter girl.
I'm
Yeah.
very curious to see whether Lucille Brick comes back,
Yes.
Oh,
But
everyone's excited to see
two,
if Lucille Brick comes.
whether Wanda comes back.
Right.
Yes, me too.
I was really
Little
my
origin story there.
yeah, my goal with her was just to have someone discover the observatory from Woodbine.
Or
Yeah.
try
But
to.
y'all
yeah.
rolled well enough that
Yeah,
it seemed like you lost her.
Yeah.
And so we haven't really played into
Yeah.
that yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it might come up in future episodes, but we didn't really play into it in the rest of
Yeah.
the episode.
Right.
So I kind of am very curious to see if that character resurfaces, what happens
Yeah,
with
maybe.
her, because her career was directly impacted by these 4 friends.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Cal's got very powerful parents
She's going to become another
know-
bitter ex.
who know a little bit of the underworld of things, and he was just like, all right, like clearly in their line of work being thieves and assassins.
Yeah.
They were like, they probably have ways of stopping press. Like I even mentioned at the beginning, I think it was
Yeah.
brought up, like there's no press at his house.
Yeah.
Like no one goes.
Yeah.
And they knew he was there, but there's like a reason probably. And so like it was playing into that a little bit of like, he could probably talk to his parents and be like, and like I think I emphasized too, like he does not enjoy what he's about to do and like clearly is not happy
Yeah.
about it, but it's just like, all right, I'm gonna I'm gonna do this because I have to.
Yeah.
And his parents were already mad at him, but he knows that his parents are not gonna say no to a request like that because they already don't want that smoke, you know.
Yeah.
So like if he was like, this person's on to or has been following me, that from the press, I'm sure they would do something about it, even if they didn't want to.
Yeah.
Or even if they were upset with him for some reason, you know? So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what she does. A little origin story situation there.
Yeah.
I thought it was also interesting that we killed a few people in this episode, and
Yeah.
kind of you saw the growth, or I mean, I don't know if you would call it
We're
growth.
growing.
I mean, but just the, I guess, desensitization of
Yeah.
it, of just kind of like, yeah, this
It's
is
part of the
kind
job.
of
Yeah,
part of the
like, it
job
was
now,
like-
which is weird.
It was more intense. Like we were getting shot at. Dude.
I mean, yeah, we
Yeah.
were, that was absolutely self-defense
Yeah.
in that scenario, which was
100%.
interesting.
Yeah, we're kind of seeing the stakes rise a little bit because I think it's only it's the 3rd episode we've been level 2. But I guess I don't know. I feel like as we keep going with episodes, and you'll see in future episodes, like the big bads that we start to go up against become a little more intense
Oh,
than
yeah,
just
definitely.
a banshee or just the
Yeah.
one like random vampire in the dark, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Also, something that we've talked about in game, like during, like while we're playing, but I don't know if we've ever actually talked about it outside, but we all kind of just collectively agreed. No time passes
Yeah.
whenever we go on these adventures in
Yeah.
Woodbine. And
Yeah.
and we kind of just like agreed, like among us 4
Yeah.
as we were playing, like, oh yeah, that's just like the mechanic of how the whirlwind works.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about it a
No,
lot.
we haven't.
I find that to be a really fun and interesting thing
Yeah.
because there's like sort of like an escapism thing for our 4 characters.
Yep.
But also like I'm very curious to see how that element of the whirlwind like plays in the future.
Yeah.
Like,
And if that's
like-
true for every world, that
Right.
it stays the same.
True.
Or
Yeah, it maybe for
messes
some
around
maybe
with
we'll,
stuff,
yeah.
you know?
There's so much to learn about the observatory that we obviously don't know, and that like
Yeah.
we as like we don't even know that
Yeah.
we're gonna discover as we come along up with it, which is so
yeah,
fun.
we're like making it up as we go.
You know, that's
it's-
improv.
but we have threads. We have threads and we
We
have
have
plans.
threads.
We'll talk
Definitely
about it
threads.
more in future bunkers, I think.
Yeah.
But we do have plans on how we're going to handle the lore because it's going to start coming back. It's going to start coming into play
Yeah, these
much
next-
more in the next few episodes. I think episode 9, this next one coming up, I'm really excited for because you start to see some really big, like, major plot points that are going to be carried over
Yeah.
from
Oh,
episode
yeah.
to episode.
That's true.
And you start seeing some major like lore ideas and like I don't know.
Yeah,
It
100%.
grows exponentially from this point. I
Well,
think.
and we are now through 4 episodes from the finale
Well,
of the
that's
season.
what I was about to ask is, have we announced or said that we only have 12 episodes in the season?
Oh,
We
actually,
probably
no, we
should.
haven't.
we only did it once on the social media of like we're halfway through.
Yeah, so should we? I mean, so I guess it's
Yeah, let's
fine
talk
to
about
say.
it.
So yeah, we've
12
now reached
episodes this season.
well, we've now reached a point where we have 4 episodes left of this season.
Yeah.
Like we recorded 12 episodes. So we've just got 4 to go, which is kind of crazy. So things are kind of starting to like ramp up a little bit, I feel like.
Yeah.
In case you don't know,
yeah.
we structure our seasons around 12 episodes.
Yes,
So
yeah.
that's usually our plan is that we kind of reach our midpoint around the 6th episode.
Well, 12 regular and 12 bunker, like a bunker to go with each
yes,
one.
Yeah.
12
Yeah,
chapters.
12 chapters.
Yes.
Yes, 12 chapters.
So we're getting close to the end. and
Yeah.
We're starting to see things start to ramp up, which is
Yeah,
exciting.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, real quick, I do believe it's time for a quick ad break. Over to you, Laura.
Not me, not again.
Laura!
Laura, go
got
ahead,
the
Laura. What do
ads.
we got?
Well, today I would like to to thank our
Don't look at
lovely.
your phone. Put your phone down.
Okay, I would love to thank our lovely sponsor.
Any minute now, Laura.
Want a taco on the go, but don't have anywhere to hold it?
Ooh.
The new pockets that you can put into your pockets that will hold a taco and keep your clothes clean.
You can put pockets in your
okay.
pockets.
A taco pocket?
It's
The
the taco
taco
pocket
pocket.
for your pocket taco.
For your pocket taco.
Now, Laura, a lot of listeners are wondering, why can't they just use a normal pocket?
Yeah.
Well,
Tell him.
Tell them, Laura.
Thank you. So unfortunately, when you put a normal taco in your pocket, the juices and such will seep through and get
So
dirty.
true. I
And
hate
this
when
is
that
from
happens.
experience,
And
right?
you look like you soiled yourself.
This is from experience.
I will refrain from answering that. So unfortunately, those of us who, want a quick pocket taco on the go, but then have to run into a meeting, you don't want to run in with
no, I
soiled
have a
pockets.
meeting.
So I just suggest the pocket taco. We also have a new line, the disposable pocket taco. You eat your pocket taco, and then you take the disposable taco pocket and throw it in the trash.
Oh, okay. So it's the you said disposable pocket taco, but it's the disposable
Sorry,
taco
pocket. Yeah.
Wait,
We also have a reusable taco pocket that you can take home and wash. And then,
Sustainability.
sustainability for
Ah,
those
there
of
we
you
go, yeah.
who wants to incorporate that. And yeah,
And what is this company called?
Taco Paco.
Taco Paco. Taco Paco.
Taco Pocket. Taco Paco.
And a big thank you to Taco Pocket Taco Paco.
Go to www.tacopaco.com.
311.com.
/
Taco Paco disposable.
and you
3311.
can get one today.
Use code The Whirlwind Chronicles Prospero June Ace Cal at checkout.
113782576. Yep.
Are you guys got that? They've got it.
Wow, thanks so much. I love Taco Pacos.
It was Taco
I can't
Pocket
remember a name
Taco-
for a character. I can't remember a name for an ad, a company, whatever it is.
It was
Hey, I
Taco
liked it.
Paco Taco. No.
Taco
Taco
Paco.
Paco
Taco
Taco
Pocket
Pockets.
Taco Paco. She
I
said
think
it twice.
I think the
Taco
best.
Paco Taco Pocket Taco Paco.
That's right.
I think what makes a good ad read is when the name of the company that you're advertising changes every time you mention them.
True.
I think that's what makes it good.
You're
Makes
right.
it stick out and people remember that. They remember that.
Do we have any other questions about this episode?
Oh, we do have a question. So we have a question from a fan. Or from a listener.
From a listener.
El Care.
El Care.
Maybe you're not a fan.
A
Shout
faithful
out to
listener
you.
from the beginning. Shout out to El Care. El Care commented on our YouTube. So far, you managed to wrap each adventure in a single episode. In case you got too deep, would you rather cut it short, or would you probably get a second DM and second hook for that setting?
And that's such a fun question. I like that question a lot. So like if an episode, let's say an episode goes too deep, Alyssa, and too long,
No, I understand.
or we end somewhere,
Yeah.
like do we keep going for the next episode?
Yeah.
Or do
I
we
feel
stop?
like
And I
I
would
feel
say
like
we-
for season 1 we were like no because we were trying to figure out how
Correct.
the
format.
form worked.
Mhm.
But I'm like kind of open to that for season 2. I don't know about
Totally.
you guys.
yeah,
Totally.
I
I
think
think that would be fun.
it would have to come organically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't plan it.
No,
like,
no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave this on a cliffhanger here.
Yeah.
But like if it was
Yeah.
like this is running a little long
And it feels like it
the
could
DM
be.
feels like yeah.
Especially if
think
it's
it'd
like
be
a
cool.
mid-season like section and we're kind
Yeah.
of wrapping up an important plot point, or we're
Yeah.
like reaching like we're in the penultimate episode and so we want to
Right.
make it sort of like a two-parter.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
that's a good idea.
I think we
It's a
absolutely
cool,
would.
Yeah. So I think we would all agree that we would probably leave it there instead of
and the
force
interesting
the end.
yeah, and it'd be interesting. It would be interesting to like roll a new genre for the same world.
Well, it
Yeah.
probably, or would it just be a hook because the genre's the same world?
Yes, and
Yeah, how
sometimes
would we do
sometimes the
that?
world is very much determined by
Right, by
what
the
we've
genre.
rolled before. Like to the point where if you had rolled something totally different, maybe that world doesn't work as it stands.
Right.
But what if
But
what if the task hasn't been completed?
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like maybe the DM would just pick up with the same exact story.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was leaning towards.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but-
I think in short though, with what we've done so far, we've proven that it is possible to like land it in a nice spot every time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I think we've all gotten pretty comfortable with how we're doing things, where we're able to kind of like
Find
work
ways to
around
land the
whatever's
plane.
happening and find a way to land it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For the sake of brevity and for not like, dragging it on too long, and we're all pretty aware of that.
Yeah.
But also, and there's a second.
I saw it leave your
We
brain.
all saw it leave.
I literally watched it.
I saw
I
you
watched
go,
it poof
and
out
I saw
your
it
brain.
leave your brain.
I was like, it's
I
leaving. It's actively
physically
leaving.
saw that happening.
That
That
was
was
wild.
Okay, wait.
He
found it.
Back.
Get
Everyone,
back.
shut up. The second part of what I was gonna say is that
Hold on to it.
there have been times where it has like gone longer than we thought.
Yeah.
Yes.
And to our own detriment, we actually we can say whatever we want about what we would actually do in the situation, but the fact is we have been in that situation where it went on too long, and to our detriment, we stayed here and finished it out. And
our
we were leaving
detriment.
at like 2 a.m.
That's true. That did
Yeah.
happen once or twice.
And that's what helped us. That was the hump that we all had to get over.
To get better at
nearly
it.
weeping out of pure insanity at the end of it. To kind of teach ourselves how to just move things in a way that allows us to land
Well,
it nicely.
That brings up a good point. This is the Bunker 8 episode.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
But 8 is special because
8 is super special to us.
because there was a lost episode.
There's an episode 8 that exists
We
somewhere.
finished recording it. We recorded the whole thing, and it was. I don't know how late we were here.
It
was
was
long.
Finished
like
recording it.
2
I don't think
a.m.
I've
It
ever
got
laughed
way too late.
as hard as I did. I don't think any of us laughed
Out of
as
the
hard.
whole-
I think most of the recording is us just not being able to talk.
The
'cause we were all
whole
laughing.
world, the whole episode was based off of one dumb little bit that didn't even get delivered well from the get-go.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I
And-
kind of do want to get into this a little
I
bit.
think
Can
we should talk
about
about
this
it
for a little bit.
Is that
Yeah.
okay?
And I'm not flaming anybody here because it was me. Okay, I'll take responsibility.
This was the this
No,
Own
was,
up
it
hold
to
was
on.
it.
the best episode.
This was
though.
the theme song for the episode.
I think at one point
really
we
was.
plan on releasing it. Maybe if we had a Patreon
No.
Honestly,
or
It
something.
will never
Honestly-
see the light of day.
Wait,
Honestly,
shh.
I'm holding the files hostage on my computer.
Can you imagine Josiah in the DM's chair? This song is playing. Basically the whole game. While we record, this is another fun little thing, is while we record, I have a computer and I just play like whatever music or ambience feels right for the thing. And then when we edit it, we add different songs and stuff. But this song specifically was played
playing.
for a majority of that episode.
Yep.
Yeah, and we decided overall.
Boing, boing.
I love the kazoo.
Well, that's what we. At first, that's why we kept laughing was because of the freaking music.
Okay, so we should talk a little bit about it. Let's hype this thing up a little bit.
Please don't.
Do you want us? Can we a little?
Well, we should talk about why we decided not to release it.
Yes, talk about that a lot.
We were in
Hype it down.
rare form.
We were like, guys, you've
I
seen
think
us
we were-
chaotic. Like we talked about Bunker. I think it was Bunker
Yeah,
6.
one of the recent
we were
bunkers.
pretty chaotic. It was a lot. That was nothing compared
Nothing.
to the state that we were in.
We were wheezing.
We were.
laughing.
I mean, my abs were killing me.
But
my
it
head
wasn't-
was killing
it
me.
wasn't
I lost 10
inte-
pounds.
It wasn't intelligible though. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
thing.
the problem.
It's like you listen to it and you're like, what is happening? Like,
Yeah.
like
We
you
just
can't-
got
we
so
couldn't
giddy
even.
and so slap happy.
You're so tired.
And
You
it just-
couldn't understand words we were saying because we
anyway.
were like wheezing through them.
It was a
So-
in case you want to
nightmare.
know,
So,
we
yeah.
do have one episode and we call it the lost
the
episode.
lost episode.
And is the one that originally was going to be 8, and we ended up deciding to scrap it because it just didn't.
It was.
We ran
extreme.
out of steam.
So the genre was silly.
Silly.
What was the other part?
What was the hook?
Yeah.
It was silly.
Was it wild card?
It
Yes,
was
it
probably
was.
it was silly wild card
card.
for Josiah.
I think it was silly
That's
wild
right.
card.
oh my god!
And
right.
Josiah, why don't you tell them the one idea?
What was the hook
The
that you
one
came up
idea
with?
that not even hook, but the concept
Oh yeah.
Sure.
that you had come up with
So-
that kind of sparked the whole.
I
thing.
don't know if I've ever talked about this approach that I have to one shots because I also haven't DM'd that many aside from the first episode. But oftentimes what happens is the prompt occurs and instantly my brain just thinks of an unrelated and random, just funny bit that I just think would be goofy and funny. And I go, okay, how can I orchestrate things so that happens at some point? And so when Silly Wildcard was rolled, just the first thing that entered my brain was, man, it would be really funny
We're already laughing.
if you had like a centaur,
You know
like a
what?
half horse, like like from the waist up a man, from the waist down a horse with like the four legs. If you had a
Like a
centaur being pulled on a chariot by like two other just regular horses.
The centaur and a chariot.
And like the chariot's big enough to hold his entire horse body. But he's not galloping, he's just riding a chariot.
So we had that going on.
That was
And
his
that
basis
was the-
for the episode.
But that was the tip of
And
the iceberg.
here's the thing, guys.
We have the files.
They exist. And so
They're not.
Correction.
It's not edited.
So,
I have the
that's fair.
files,
Josiah
and
has
I'm
the files.
holding them hostage.
and here's the thing.
And for the low price of $50,000,
No,
it
listen.
could be yours.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's
it's
true.
like 5 hours long.
And it's long and
like-
it's not
And we're
edited.
not gonna
And
edit it.
even if we release it, like it's bad and you'll hate it. Don't listen to it.
It's funny.
It's fun.
You know,
But
I'd be
half of
curious.
it is just us wheezing
Yeah.
and crying, laughing with the song that you've been hearing for the
Yes.
last 5 minutes in
Yeah.
the background.
I would be very curious to hear anyone's thoughts on like the unedited sessions,
Yeah.
because we do a lot of work to try and make these sessions
Yeah.
like excellent in the way that we produce them and the
Yeah,
way we
yeah.
edit them. We go for a radio theater vibe.
Yeah.
But I'd be so curious to see what people think about the show without the edited
Yeah.
effects. And like,
It would probably
This
be hard to
music, I
listen to,
can't.
you know?
This is so funny.
So basically, that exists.
Yeah,
So
the
we're
lost
calling it
episode.
the lost episode.
It will never see the light of day.
It might.
Comment if this is your favorite song of all time.
Yeah.
Because
and
it's
what
mine.
what you would do for us to give it to you if you'd give Josiah $50,000.
My God.
And by the way, if you decide I have $50,000 burning a hole in my pocket and I want to give it to
Yeah.
Josiah, contact me.
Actually,
I
the
promise
Venmo
you'll
would
see
be
that
at
money.
Alyssa.
No, that's wrong.
All right.
All right, let's roll a dice.
Pod deck time.
Can I roll a dice this time? I
Yeah,
feel like
sure.
I never do that.
Yeah.
So what do I roll? A D6?
Oh, D6, yeah.
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is the interview deck.
Ooh. I don't know if we've done this one yet.
Have we not?
Maybe we have.
All
I
right,
just
who
don't
wants to
remember.
pull the card? Alyssa or Josiah?
Alyssa, have you pulled one yet? I know you've held the deck a lot.
Alyssa, pick a card.
Any card.
Here's a play-by-play. Alyssa's trying. Let's see how she does here.
There's a confused look on her face.
Very confused.
What tactic will she take as she tries to open this?
Very interesting
Break
take here. Alyssa's at the tab. She's trying.
Got it.
So just a little recap of what just happened. Joe tried desperately to open this box and failed, and then Alyssa did it first try immediately.
She did not do it immediately.
But she did do it first try. All right, so the interview deck, second edition, by poddex.com. Let's begin. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
It's the pause.
Thank you, Josiah.
One food group or specifically one food?
One food.
If you could only eat
Yeah, why
one
don't you rephrase
food for the
rephrase
rest
it,
of your life, what would it be?
I think potatoes.
I was going to say the same thing because there's so many ways to cook it.
You can
make-
do a
you can change
lot
it up.
with potatoes. Joe, what about you?
I mean, steak is just the best.
I knew you were going to say steak.
Yeah, but like
Steak's a
steak
good
is
choice.
only steak.
Yeah, but
Still,
you
I
can
feel like
you
that's
can
so bad for you if you eat only
Well,
steak.
okay, but if
Potatoes
you eat
too.
only potatoes.
Yeah, that's true.
If you eat
One of
only one
anything
thing,
is
Okay.
it's
probably
gonna
not-
not
So
be good.
Fish.
I think just
Fish would be
I'm s-
pretty good.
Like a
I
fatty
think
fish, like
just
an
for a second,
impanu
I'll
or
say,
pony.
I'll say for the sake of this conversation being interesting, I just
Salmon.
want to kind of confirm that, yeah, it's unhealthy to eat only one food for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
But that's
and then
what's
we
on the
can
table.
put that down now.
Listen, there's a lot of
because
people
it's
groups.
inherently unhealthy.
There are a lot of people.
There are a
groups, you're
lot
right.
of people groups who survive solely on fish. And
Well,
so
there's also the
I think I
carnivore
would
diet.
choose I would choose fish. And if I had to choose one species of fish, I would choose
Okay,
salmon.
so then this is another question that's been raised. Is this if you had to survive, what would you eat?
No,
Or if
it's
this
what
is
would you
what
enjoy?
like if you could enjoy one food.
And
forever.
I'm
Enjoy?
sticking
You
with
can only
potatoes
pick one food for
because
the rest of your life.
Cobb salad, add salmon. That's my answer.
That sounds like it's cheating.
Okay,
though.
you don't get modifiers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's an
No.
upcharge for that.
No.
That's like a $6 upcharge.
I think we've overcomplicated this question beyond repair.
Yeah. Which is why
important.
my
Food is
answer is
important.
steak.
And I think that's fine.
Okay. I think my answer is still salmon.
I will even specify ribeye steak.
Nice. And I'll have my answer now. You ready?
Yep.
Cheeseburger from Joe.
Joe's Cheeseburgers.
I knew
dude.
it. I knew
A
it.
smash burger by
okay.
Joe every day for the rest of my life.
I
bro.
might
I've cooked
not.
I'll die
I might
quickly.
switch my answer to that because
I'll
Joe
die
makes
quickly,
a
but I'll
great
tell you
burger.
what.
I do.
They're lovely little burgers, aren't they? But they're not even
They're
little.
not even little.
They're big
Josiah,
boy burgers.
Josiah,
Real good.
are they a small deal?
They're
or are
a
they a
big deal.
Yeah.
I
There
really
you go.
like breakfast food.
Oh yeah.
So like maybe something with eggs.
So
I
eggs.
Maybe
love
like a
good
good
egg.
hash.
Yeah.
Like a good egg with
Like the
Hash?
farmer hash from like First Watch.
uh-huh.
Those
Is it
are so
hash?
good.
Something like that.
Like potatoes.
It has
Yeah.
it's eggs and potatoes and like
bell
onions,
peppers,
bell peppers, some meat,
mushrooms,
some mushrooms,
and then
some
you put, like, two, like,
cheese.
fried eggs over
So,
top.
Uh-huh.
well,
Oh,
what
it's
she's
so
saying is a
good.
breakfast bowl, which is like a salad made out of breakfast foods.
It seems like I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest.
it's
I
so
feel like
good.
I only gave the like proper answer to this question.
No,
What am I
because
supposed
we
to say?
I
Because
said literally
maybe you.
Am I
we
supposed to say
changed
beef
it.
patty,
I
dude?
said salmon.
we changed
That's true.
the
You
whole
said
thing.
salmon, but also you said Cobb salad with salmon.
Yes.
So that's cheating.
well, we changed
And you
it. We said it could be
breakfast, all of it.
No, I
basically.
did.
All of it in one bowl.
We said, but we
Yeah.
we said a meal.
Yeah.
Breakfast
we just said
casserole,
dish.
but I eat it with a spoon and there's no crusty top.
Well, hey,
Thanks for listening.
thanks for listening.
we will see
Hey
you next
everyone,
week.
Quick-
Joe here. Thanks so much for listening to our bunker. If you're interested in listening to more of it, check us out on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you want to listen to podcasts. You can email us at whirlwindchronicles@gmail.com. In the meantime, I'll catch you later.
If you have allergies,
Peace.
if you have allergies, just know that Laura hates you. Okay? And I stand with you. I stand by you. And so we got a lot going on. Comment about
Joe's Burgers.
if you want this. Yeah, my
They're a big deal.
burgers. And comment if you want the secret episode.
Comment if you love that song. Just basically comment
Say anything you want.
anything.
Yeah, that's
If
right.
you'd just like to tell me to have a good day, that's fine.
The world's your oyster. Say that if you
Alyssa
want.
needs you to
Just
tell her to have a
Alyssa
good
really
day.
needs somebody to
please
tell
tell
me to
me.
have a good day.
Somebody please tell me to have a good day. All right. See you
Alyssa
later.
is
Catch
having
you
a
on the
bad
flip
day.
side.
Alyssa's having a fine day.
The voice that you did for Joe's allergy thing is like, that's how I hear my voice. Like when I listen to this podcast.
No,
Really?
And
nonsense.
I'm saying that just as a larger observation of that's how everyone's voice sounds. Like if you listen to your recorded
I
voice,
don't sound that way.
I don't sound that way at all.
Well, when you listen to your recorded voice, you're hearing it with like less low frequency
Yeah,
than you
it's
do when
true.
you're
Yeah.
talking.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
So for me, I'm like hearing my voice without the low frequency like resonating through my jaw
Mm-hmm.
that way.
Yep.
And so it just sounds
Yeah.
totally different.
Yeah,
I
know what
definitely
you mean.
think it sounds
definitely
different.
different.
And so
Yeah.
to like it sounds normal to you guys, but to me it just sounds like this.
Well, thanks for
Guys,
listening,
thank
everybody.
you for listening to the podcast. This is my regular, normal talking voice. This is Josiah. This is what I sound like in real life. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Thank you, thank you, thank you.